These are like Janis Joplin groups.
I just don't have words. So it occurred to me that I've never shown y'all the dressing room. This is one I have never really thought about. I mean, I've heard about it. Ivy, do you have enough sunflowers? Well, hello. Hello to all of my beautiful boho-ish souls out there. Welcome or welcome back. My name is Cherie and this is Boho-ish Me. I just wanted to take a quick moment before I get started today and just say thank you. Thank you to all of you that have recently subscribed. There's been quite a few of you and I'm just amazed. Those of you that have liked and commented on the videos, it's just such a joy to feel like I'm getting to know some of you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. So today, I really need to get to work on the library. It has kind of been torn apart and I need to get it back in order. Yes, it's still torn apart from when I created the centerpieces for the dinner at church. So I need to put everything back on the shelves and hopefully remember how I had it all categorized. I also have a mini book haul that I never got to from a couple of weeks ago. Found some classics that I had been looking for, so I'm excited to share those with you. We have a Galentine's party tomorrow. Ivy is hosting her annual Galentine's, and so I'm very excited about that. I need to figure out what I'm going to wear though. You know how it is. Let's get started.
So this is what I'm gonna wear.
I like it.
And I'm gonna check this in.
These are groovy.
Aren't they?
These are like Janis Joplin groups.
They were like so long. Even if I had worn platform heels, they would have been too long. But I was thinking, you know what? I have really covered my sequin wardrobe. I now have silver, black, and these.
These are really cool.
Aren't they? I like them.
See, I'd wear these with my Led Zeppelin t-shirt.
Of course you would.
Ivy, do you have enough sunflowers? Just a few more. Gracie. Look at those beautiful eyes you have. Sean is not known for being subtle. I just don't have words. I just don't. Really need to get this in order. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Okay, so here I am. I'm gonna be a little crooked. In the floor of my library, I have to get all these books unwrapped and put away. But I wanted to go through the books that I got on the last book haul that I did a few weeks ago, and I just never got to it. So I found a couple of classics that I have been wanting for a while, so I'm very pleased about that. And then there's a couple classics that I didn't realize I wanted until I saw them. Isn't that how it always is? All right, so the first one is Stephen Crane's Red Badge of Courage. Now, some of you might be thinking, why on earth would you want that book? Well, I'll tell you. It's because, believe it or not, this is the classic that I read when I was in 8th grade. that actually spurned my desire to be a writer. I write nothing like him. Don't ask me why. It was just something about this story made me wonder, what if? The next one is to add to my Shakespearean library, and it's Much Ado About Nothing. I do have this in a collection in one book, you know, but when I found it on its own, I thought that would be pretty cool. The Scarlet Pimpernel by Baroness Orczy. I hope I'm even saying that right. I don't know. Orczy. This is one I have never really thought about. I mean, I've heard about it. I'm sure I had wanted to read it at some point. Never thought to buy it until I saw it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. George Orwell's Animal Farm, one I've been looking for, and I'm very excited to have this to add to the rest of my Orwell. So that's cool. And you know what I love? I love when I find a book and somebody has already annotated and made notes. I love that. I love it. Look, all the writing in it. That just makes me so happy. I love to read their thoughts. Like she or he had a question. They wrote in here, why do they take the dogs away? I do not know. That'll be interesting. Oh, and there's little stickies in here too. So yeah, George Orwell's Animal Farm. A modern classic, Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale. Another modern classic, Dean Koontz' Velocity. And then just because I love collecting poetry, books of poetry, and I have a few anthologies, but then when I saw this one called Ancients and Moderns, an anthology of poetry by Stuart Baker, I was like, no, this has got to come home with me. So when I start reading these, I will let you know what I think. But yeah, that was a very mini book haul. That's all I got, I think, which was really not very much compared to most times that I do a book haul. Now I've got to get to this. Well, I couldn't remember how I had them organized, so I got a little bit frustrated. I ran out of room for my Victor Hugo. I have no idea how I had it. I guess I need to go back and look at the video that I had shown y'all before, and it should tell me. But these books here are unhauls. Those books there in the basket are my TBR. And then I have more books over here. So yeah. But that's where we are for now. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this white chocolate raspberry heart-shaped cheesecake that Sean got me for Valentine's Day. Oh, it is so yum. So it occurred to me that I've never shown y'all the dressing room. So this is my dressing room / craft room. It is a little bit out of order because I live here and I don't always worry about things being absolutely picture perfect, so there you go. This side is where I have my clothes, my bags, my shoes, all the things. And then over here I have all my scarves. I'm a big scarf wearer. There's a few little hats in there with the scarves, but it's mostly scarves. And then I have my brooches. This is where I get ready. And no, I do not smoke. That's just a vintage 1970s ashtray that was orange, so I had to have it. And this is my jewelry curio. I love it. I think it's so pretty. And then my sunglasses and some more. It's a large jewelry box, and then my perfumes and things like that. That's Sarah. We love Sarah because Sarah never talks back. Sarah is an amazing listener. So we love Sarah. This is my crafting side. Whew, I've got to get some organization going on in here too because it just becomes a mess over time. It has all of my sewing, all of my crochet, slow stitch, and things like my junk journaling. These are all like little project notebook, not notebooks, but magazines, like crafting and decor magazines. So yeah, everything's kind of a little bit of a mess over here. I love having the mirrored doors because then I don't have to bring a large mirror in. So that's nice. So yeah, this is my dressing room. Now I've got to decide what I'm going to wear tomorrow to the Galentine's. I've tried on a few things and I think this is what I've come up with. I'm just gonna wear an old pair of Wranglers, and I love these. These are like my favorite. They're so baggy, I love them. And then this vintage blouse that, I mean, it's really vintage. It was my grandmother's and I wore it when I was 16. I'm 56 now, so yeah, it's like 40 years old, but I love it. I think I'm gonna wear it with this vintage Napier piece that I just got not too long ago, and my ballerina flats. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I like this. It's comfortable. It's a little bit dressy, but it's still me. I don't know. What do you think? I think that's cute.
Hey, beautifuls. How you doing? I love these dang birds. So my little potting shed is getting a new roof. That makes me very happy. I think it'll be done in a few days, which will be perfect for me in spring. And then I need to do a little she shed refresh. That little shed there is my she shed. Don't laugh and don't judge. It's actually quite cool on the inside.
Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider subscribing and giving it a thumbs up. And don't forget, if you subscribe, to boop the bell. Again, I just wanted to let you all know how much I appreciate you joining me on Boho-ish Me. And remember, it's not where you live, but how you choose to live. Until next time, bye. There is a pupper under there. Okay. Go back to sleep.